Okay.
I thought it was connected.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and mute everyone. Y'all, when you're talking and admitting people from the waiting room and hitting record and doing, it's like, whew, slow down a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I know we're gonna have more people join us. Keep sending those text messages, reminding people to hop on. Yes, I'm sitting in a van. In case you haven't noticed on Facebook, we are on a little bit of a girls trip right now. Me, my mom, my sister, and her two girls. And we are up here in Southern Illinois, where my grandparents live. My cousin's daughter, so my second cousin, got married this past weekend. So we came up here for that. And then tonight we had some cake and an exciting time with my grandpa because he turns 90 years old this coming week. So we went ahead and celebrated that with him. So the Wi-Fi here, when I say Southern Illinois, is real country, y'all. Real country. The town my grandparents live in has about 400 people. The Wi-Fi here is not the best. So I'm on my phone hotspot in the van because there's lots of people inside the house and no one would be able to hear me if I was in there. So we are going to go ahead tonight and do our contest stuff first. And then I know that you guys are going to understand this. I'm going to go ahead and hop off while Stephanie and Sunny finish out the remainder of the call so I can go spend some more time with my grandparents before we leave in the morning. But we're going to go ahead and do the contest stuff first. Are y'all excited? Are y'all excited? Right? It's exciting. I'm excited. I am loving this contest. I hope you guys are as well. We're hearing from y'all all the time of how this contest is stretching you. It's kind of forcing some of us to learn how to do some new things. If we want to earn those points, it's getting us out of our comfort zones, hopefully. And so I know you guys are loving the tracker, and I know tonight's call is going to be awesome. The last couple of weeks, let's see, last week I did a call on relationships in network marketing, and the week before that, oh gosh, I remember Jana's call, but what was like, go back and watch it. Just go back and watch both calls. Trust me, you'll get something from both of them. They were fantastic. Well, Jana's was fantastic. I probably shouldn't say mine was fantastic. That sounds a little braggy, but anyways. But tonight you're going to get to hear from Stephanie, and I know you're going to absolutely love it. So we're going to get right to it with the contest. We're going to do like we've been doing, where fourth, we're going to start at fourth and then go through to first. That was a tongue twister. And whoever's turn it is to talk will just unmute and
Hey,
take
Amber.
it away. Yeah, Terry.
There's some people that are having a hard time getting on because the graphic has a different ID number on it than your ID number.
Okay.
Sorry, that was my
The graphic is Stephanie's ID number.
Yeah, I just put in the link to the correct one. We're okay. I mean,
Okay.
anyway, that
changed
might
it on
be
all of them,
explain a
maybe
few missing folks. So anyway, we're on it.
Okay. Well,
Just wanted you to know.
okay, so Marla, yeah, just posted it down there. So spread the word.
And
If
I put
someone
it in the
can,
chat. Not in the chat. I put it in our
okay, yes,
Messenger
if someone
chat.
could please in each team chat,
Yeah.
go in there and throw it in there to make
Yep,
sure
got
that
it.
everyone's able to get on. And if someone could even please go, one of our Jules, if someone could even please go post in Pink Link and Building Freedom and all that. I don't want to mess with my anything right now for fear that I'm going to lose on my Wi-Fi or all the things. So anyway, but I mean, we've got a good crowd. We've got 43 on. So we'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and keep moving, and I'll keep admitting people. Okay. So I see Stephanie. Where's Sunday?
She was on here.
I'm here.
Okay.
Where are you?
I see her.
Oh, I see you. I see you. Okay. I hate it when they put us all on different screens, but that's okay. Okay. Jana's not able to be with us right now. She's inside taking care of some stuff. Long story. So I will just announce hers as well. And when I start speaking, you won't know if it's for my team or Jana's team. So there you go.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and go. So my team got 4th this week, and I'm okay with that. I don't want my team to get down at all because you're working hard and we are each reaching different goals, and that's what matters more to me, honestly, is seeing that. However, I do know that that's going to catch up to us, and we're going to be winning 1 week very soon. And I see that, and I'm confident in that. So be ready, but I'm very proud of my team. Let me just check my message real quick before I call somebody out. Okay, so my top 2 people on my team, first one was Dawn, and I don't believe she's on. I don't think she could make it. But my second one, she had 1,025 points, so she was over the 1,000 point mark. She earned her Nikes. She's got a couple more people that she's about ready to sign, so she is on fire. And then my second highest was Lacey Hull at 885 plus 50, whatever that is. I don't know, my math is bad, but over 900. And her husband just got called out, so she's right in the middle of bedtime, so she can't talk right now. But anyway, I don't know, I'm just very, very proud of my team, just individually, just doing an awesome job. So I'm going to cut mine short tonight, and we'll keep it rolling. So 3rd place, your turn.
All right. It's me. For my team, Forward and Fearless, we are in 3rd place this week. We are in 3rd place. Pick your head up. Come on, guys. This is still a good thing. It's still a good thing. You guys, the numbers were so high. So many of you increased like crazy. Now, you guys know me, and I'm going to give a tiny bit of tough love, but I want to preface it with this. I'm talking to myself too. And I think I'm going to talk to everybody, not just my team. We got to kick it up a notch. Right? We got to look at some of those things on our trackers that kind of freak us out, or maybe like we're getting a few points from them, and we got to kick it up a notch, right? We're not going to let this momentum fade, right? We're going to keep Forward and Fearless. That's our team name. We're going to live up to those words. We're going to move forward without fear. And sometimes that's so hard. But I know that we can do it. I'm so stinking proud of my team, though. I had people's numbers increase by so much. And this week, my highest earner is the one and only Lynn Scarborough. So Lynn, take about a minute or so. Tell us what you did this week. Tell us what your week looked like.
Okay. Let me tell you this for encouragement. Last week, my points were 1,485. This week, they're 860. So everybody doesn't always do better, but sometimes it's still higher than other people. It's not really about who's the highest. It's about, are you moving forward in your business? Right. And I'm going to tell you, if you didn't listen to the book club from Saturday, it was amazing. It was the first book club. I listened to it today. I didn't listen to it on Saturday Live, but it was the first book club that spoke to me because he actually taught us what to do. It wasn't just talking about what's in his book. Like, he really was teaching. So if you didn't watch it, you can go back and watch it. It was amazing. But what he talked about and what I'm trying to do is to keep the rain falling on your business. If you're not keeping your funnel full of people, you will not move forward. During COVID, we could build a business sitting right here at our desk, and everybody was on social media. And life is not like that now. People are out and about. If you're not out and about meeting some people, they are not going to all come to you on social media. They are just not. You have got to be out and about where there's people, and you got to talk to people, and you've got to be bold to people. That's what he was saying. He said, when you're standing in line at the store, talk to somebody and offer them a sample to try, or however you do it with strangers. But You got to be doing something. And if what you're doing now isn't working, you got to change it up. I was so excited after I listened to him. And the only thing I've done is the same things I've always done. I just really like marking them on this paper. And I was talking to Jeff when we went to walk tonight. And I said, why is it that when we have a competition and we have to write it down, we are willing to do that when we should be doing it all the time anyway? It's just exciting to mark it down. It's exciting to add up your points every week. I didn't get to be on as many power hours. I had effort things with my mom and stuff like that going on since she lives with me now. But like everybody's got stuff. But if you're not working on those things you can do to move forward, we'll stay in the same place. We don't want to be in the same place, do we? We want to all be in a different place. So I'm all about giving out some samples. I know everybody can't do that, but it really works well for me. And I love finding somebody to give some to. So I'm on a mission to paint the world pink, and I want y'all to do it with me.
That's awesome, Lynn. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Hey, Stephanie, I wanted to ask you, your top point earner wasn't on here. It was Dawn and then Lacey. Okay, that's right. I forgot because I was like, we didn't hear from anyone on your team. Wanted to make sure we weren't leaving anybody out. Okay. Second place is Jana's team. I can't remember y'all's team name. Y'all, this got thrown at me like 2 minutes before the call started. Second place is Jana's team. Give it up, y'all. Come on now. Come on. That's awesome. That's awesome. And so stinking proud of y'all. Jan and I were talking about this contest today, specifically about our two teams and just how we see you guys thriving. And like Lynn was saying, we don't know what it is about having a checklist, but it sure makes it more fun. And it gives you direction, pink tide. Thank you, Julie. I knew it would come to me, but thank you, Julie. It gives you that direction so that when you do have those days where you sit down at your desk and you're going, what do I do today? Where do I work? What do I do? You have direction. So Jana's top point earner is the one and only Miss Amber Kidd. Amber, take about a minute and a half and unmute and just tell us what your week looked like this past week.
I felt like my week was a little bit slower because I had a lot going on. We had a football game. One of my level ones, Crystal, had a stroke. So I've been heavily in conversation with her husband all week, just checking in. But I just want to say that book club was fantastic. And I don't read. So I'm not a reader. I don't like books. I could care less if I ever seen one or read one ever again. And he was just fascinating to me. He really got my attention. Of course, I try to attend most of the power hours. I also had a personal coaching call this week with someone, and it was amazing. So, yeah, my week was a little bit slower, but like Lynn said, 1 week you're the 1,000 point, and then the next week you can be back down to 600, depending on what your week looked like. And the beauty of this business is that we work this in the nooks and crannies of our lives. And so while I'm running to the homecoming game, I'm also creating content and I'm always constantly thinking about creating content. And one big win for me this week was Facebook actually sent me a message, and I screenshotted it and put it in my team page. But it's literally said your audience is growing and you have got more views than you've ever gotten. And it was just amazing, like a, kind of like a clap for me on Facebook, like, oh, yay. Okay. This is awesome. So just constantly be thinking about the different audience that you're looking for and what somebody would want to see out there from you. Mm-hmm. And the main thing is they want to see you. So doing reels, doing live videos, no matter if you've got your hair messed up or no makeup on, or you feel like you look silly, it's you and they want to see you. And so I think that's what's changed a little bit for me with my Facebook content is I'm just showing up more. Like people are seeing me more. And so I don't know, that helped me this week. Yeah. Thanks.
That's awesome, Amber. Hey, I want to say something. I want to say something real quick. You guys know I'm like all about keep it positive, positive, positive. You and Lynn are our top point earners in our two teams. And you're already talking about how it was a lower week. You guys, you killed it. You absolutely killed it. Quit being so hard on yourself. Sometimes like you just got to give yourself that grace. But y'all killed it. And listen, to those of y'all who maybe your points weren't way high up there and they haven't been way high up there yet, that's okay. That is okay. Everyone is doing so phenomenal. So, of course, that leaves us with first place.
It leaves us with me. I'm so excited for my team. Y'all, my team is doing so good. I'm so proud of them.
Yeah.
Y'all, they're killing it. And Tracy Oates, I just want to tell you right now, Tracy has told me for 9 years, I'm not competitive. I'm a number 7 on the Enneagram. I'm all about the fun. I think she's a little competitive, if you want my opinion. So just a little bit, that little red growing in you, that red personality, just a little bit. But y'all, want to encourage y'all. I'm so proud of everybody. Okay, so I'm so proud of everybody. Everybody's team's doing good. The whole idea of this, do not get discouraged. The whole idea of all of this is for you to grow your business. That is the whole idea. And we're pouring into you everything that you need to do to reach the ranks that we are. We're trying to help you get to where we are. We've shown you the way, we've given you the manual. And we're just excited that y'all are taking it and growing it as you go. Now, each week, just try to keep tweaking what you're doing and adding different things, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, that kind of thing. But I'm so excited. And y'all, my team, I'm so excited for my team. I'm gonna give you one tip from my team, that they are adding people, they are reaching out to people who have been ambassadors for a while, who are interested in growing their business and getting them in, okay, and getting them plugged into this page. So we've had at least, what is it, Tracy, like 3 or 4 people from our team in the last couple of weeks that have joined Building Freedom, gotten plugged in, and giving us points as a team already right off the bat. They're following the tracker. And so y'all, I encourage y'all to do the same thing. Reach out to people who are wanting to go silver or wanting to get the cost of their products covered, and getting them plugged into this page, getting them plugged into what we've shared with you, and helping them make enough money to cover the cost of their products, or shoot for the moon and let's go emerald, sapphire, and diamond, whichever one is their goal as they come along. So y'all, so proud of my team. Very, very excited. So here's the deal. Marla is my number 3. Marla had 855 points. My number 2 was Janet. And Jan, you did amazing. I know, Jan. She had 1,065 points. And my number 1 person was Tracy Oates with 1,495. She's killing it. So Tracy, please take a few minutes and share with us all the little secrets, because we all want to get 1,495 next week. So what do we need to do to get to that?
It's not even so much that I'm competitive, but I am an extrovert. And so I do love talking to people, but this tracker is keeping me on pace to do that, and just starting conversations, especially with some of my level 1s that maybe I haven't talked to in a while, and just that customer care angle of it has been huge for me. And because I'm reaching out to so many of my level 1s, and, and chasing that avenue to be consistent with that, I also had a ton of customers that haven't ordered in a long time that placed orders this month. And so that, it's not even for me right now. I'm planting seeds still and being more consistent to, gain future business, but I'm also drawing people back in that just haven't ordered in a long time. So those are really, staying on the power hours and the rest of the tracker, doing all the things that the rest of you are doing. It's paying off for me right now.
So share with us, Tracy, on your people that are ordering that haven't ordered from you in a while. What are you doing? Share with everybody here. What are you doing? Are you reaching out to them? Are you phone calling them? Are you texting them? Are you sending them an email?
it's a mixture. A lot of them I'm just texting and just asking questions about, their family or how things are going. Just starting conversations, y'all. And it just kind of reminds them that, oh yeah, I really liked it whenever I was, taking Plexus and feeling good. I just haven't been taking it for a while. Either their finances, got tight, so they stopped taking it, or they just got busy and, forgot that they were going to go back in and order at one point. And, life happens and it gets crazy and busy. So it's really just a mixture. Some of them have been phone calls. Some of them have been just chatting back and forth on Facebook posts, on their post, things that are happening in their lives and starting the conversation there. And then a few of them have reached out to me and they're like, hey, and some of them I really just sent a text and didn't hear a whole lot back, but they ordered. So
That's awesome. So I hope that helps some of y'all like, oh yeah, I need to go back and look to see who's all ordered from me before. And let's see if we can get them to order this much just by checking in with them. Just like, how's life? I love that, Tracy. I love the whole kind of gets rolled into that customer care, even though they're not ordering from you right now. It's that whole still loving on people.
And I will say that has always been my biggest struggle in this is customer care. And, we talk to them a lot when we get them, ready to order, but, Stephanie giving us that challenge to go through our team and write down the products they're taking and when the last time they've ordered, that really helps me get organized and just make it a priority, I love them. I'm thankful for them, but sometimes I just forget to tell them.
That's awesome. Steph, I've got two more things real quick and then it's all yours. First, I don't want to forget y'all, Tanya ended up with my number 4 and she was 750 this week. So Tanya, I didn't want to leave you out. They did awesome. All my team was doing awesome. So I'm so proud of them. I didn't want to leave you out. Tanya, I was so proud of you. Also, speaking of the product, the prizes and stuff, I guess we're doing the note cards this week. So my team's going to get double the stuff. So I'm excited about that. I can't wait because I get to share in that because I'm participating as well. So I get the devotional they're going to get, and I also get the note cards as well. I'm so excited. Yay. And, my mind totally went blank with the other thing that I was going to say to everybody. I'll probably remember like halfway through your thing. I'll make a little note of it to remember at the end. But I'm so excited for everybody. Cannot wait to hear what Steph has to share with us tonight. I know what I wanted to say. If your points grew, if you did more this week than you did last week, put that in the comments. Let us know so we can cheer you on. Even if it was my point, I did 5 points more than I did the week before. Let us know. We want to celebrate all the little things with you. So put that in the comments so we can cheer you on as we go through the call. Very excited. And now, Steph, it's all yours.
Right. Thank you. And what a great entryway. That was perfect. So Tracy, I'm going to go off of what she just shared. So it's been about a year now that I really started focusing on my customer care because I had turned into, one of us that, we get them signed up and you get excited and then you help them for the first month, maybe 2. And then it's kind of like, you kind of fizzle out, right? Because you're moving on to new people. And then what happens to the ones that have trusted you and, you're very thankful for, but like Tracy said, you forget to tell them. And that was just like hitting me hard. And so then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to really focus on my reach out, just on what I'm doing. And so kind of like what Tracy said with kind of reaching back out to her people that maybe you haven't talked to. And I know for me, I have felt a little uncomfortable. Like, well, what do I say to them? I mean, it's been so long, kind of how do you check back in with them? And honestly, the easiest thing is to send them a note, send them a thank you card. A handwritten one goes a long way and you don't even have to say very much at all. And you just thank them, like look back to when they had ordered from you, even if it was just once this year, that was it, that they ordered from you. Like go back and check your, even if it was last year, I don't care, that's fine. But write down their names and their addresses and send them a thank you note for supporting your business, for being an encouragement to you, for like, speak from your heart. What has it meant to you, or what have you been able to do from their support? And if you want to make it just a little bit sweeter, as a thank you, and you don't have to do this, but have you guys seen those little, I should have got mine out. It's like a little bookmark. It's the size of a little card, and it has your name on it, but then it has the meaning of your name and the verse underneath it. And you can look those up online, and I think they're less than $1 each. So they're very, very cheap, because I did a mass, you can choose the names, even the specific spellings, specific spelling of the names. So it's exactly them. And, honestly, out of everything that I've sent, people, that was the thing that meant the most to them. And it was like the cheapest thing, but it was personal, So, you have to Google it, Kylie, but I can go back and try to find where I ordered mine from. And I just did a mass order. Like I had a huge thick stack of them. But that's it. And that right there will get the conversation started, because most of them will reach back out to you and just thank you. And then that kind of breaks the ice. And, you just let them know, I really appreciate you. So that's kind of my number one tip. But another thing, like Jana had kept saying to me, you get ideas from other people. And it's been not just sending thank yous, like every once in a while, I'll actually do a handwritten thank you for their order. But if you have everybody, because we have it in our back office, so easy to sort by their subscription order, right? And you can either do it at the end of the month, or you can do it like right after their order shipped, and just shoot them a Facebook message or a text message and just say, hey, thank you so much for your order. It is helping my family. Like, and I sent, I got creative and like had a picture, like it was during gymnastics season. And honestly, people's orders are helping me send my daughter to gymnastics, and it's not cheap, especially during meet season. And so I had pictures of her, on the beam or whatever. And I just said, your order is helping my family, be able to give my daughter her passion of gymnastics and support us in that. Because, put yourself in their place. Or, maybe you order from somebody from, whatever company it is, small business. How do you want to be treated? How do you feel appreciated? And if there's a certain way you feel appreciated, do that for your people. But just knowing like what you're using that support, to go to, that's huge. Around Christmas time, we help sponsor a couple foster kids. And that's what my business helps support. And that's huge. So just think about it and let them know what it's helping you with. One way to keep track of, like checking in with them, right? With their orders. Sometimes you feel like you're saying the same thing over and over again. Hey, how's it going? Hey, just checking in. Kind of the same thing where it kind of gets boring and mundane. So an easy way to do that is, again, look in your back office and maybe set an alert on your phone. Maybe put their orders in your calendar on your phone where it alerts you like 3 days before their order is supposed to ship. And then that's the day you message them and say, hey, just letting you know, or just a friendly reminder, your subscription is set to run, in 3 days or on such and such a date. How's everything going? Do you need any help? How are you feeling? You can change it up. I'll even say, do you need to make any changes to your order? Because, a lot of times they have excess of one product that they don't need. Okay, we're in customer care. They don't need to spend money on that product. We are here for them. Again, how would you want to be helped? I don't want to just order something because it's in a combo, but I don't know how to change it and think that I have to get it. Like, you do what's best for them. And I guess that's what's key, is changing your mindset or doing the mind shift of what's best for them, taking you out of it. But how can you better serve them to meet their goals, to meet their financial needs? We don't want them spending extra money they don't need to. Maybe that could go towards another product they should be trying. And now they will, because, you know, they're not buying that other product. You never know. Another idea is and what this is doing, and that I'm noticing, is my people are staying around longer. And I really do believe it's because they feel more appreciated, and because I'm actually helping them, you know, because it has come up, the troubleshooting, and helping them through something. And, you know, maybe I'll find out more of why they stopped their order, or why they, you know, turned off their subscription more than I knew before, thinking, oh crap, they just gave up, you know? So, another idea is, and this takes work, this takes time to look into, but kind of go through their last 2-3 orders. And, you know, maybe there's a slim, maybe they're only trying one kind of a slim. Maybe they've only tried slim hunger control, or maybe they've tried both microbiome and hunger control, but not both flavors. Send them a sample of a different flavor of something so they can try it. Whether it's a different flavor of slim, a different flavor of active, the combination of both, hydrate. Because when you buy those bags in bulk, those are write-offs because you're sending it out as samples, right? And, you know, taking 2 out of the bag, you still have a ton left to send other people. So it goes a long way, and it doesn't end up being as expensive as you might think. Let's see what else. Sorry, I have to look at my notes because otherwise I get off. Yeah. The biggest thing that has made a difference for me, I don't know about you, but when you talk to people, you kind of want to sound professional in a way where you don't talk like it's just you. You know, you try to talk kind of formal, like you know exactly what you're talking about, like you're, you know, and it is, you do want to seem confident. Don't get me wrong, not too confident, but you have to be yourself. And that is key. Just being open. Like, I know at the beginning, like for my first few years, honestly, it hasn't been till the last couple years that I really started doing this, was I would think in my head, and these are like for new people or something they would tell me. And I'm like, nope, triplex, even though in my head, I'm thinking, man, ease would be perfect for you if you could just start with ease. But I'm thinking, nope, you know, that's too expensive. They won't want to afford, like, I don't want to throw too many products at them. But I think ease and active would be great to go with their triplex. But I didn't say it. I just got them started on triplex, when what I should have done was be completely honest at the beginning and be like, look, I'm just going to be honest with you. My like highest recommendation for you, like for you to get optimal results, would be this, 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 and this, and name all the products that I think. But then also let them know you don't have to start with all of that. But I want to let you know that that's what I really believe that you would get optimal results from. And then you work with their budget instead of guessing what their budget might be. And maybe they do need to start a little bit lower. But what I found out, they'll go for it. They'll go for exactly what I said. And I'm like, why have I been holding back all this time and have lost those people because I didn't give them the products that I knew that they should have had? Like, one of those products could have been the difference maker. So just be open and honest with them, upfront with them. It was like Lacey Hull said the other day on one of our calls, and this has really stuck with me. And it's so true. And this goes along with like birthday messages and not being fully honest. You know, you kind of hold something back because your focus is on you. And like in the birthday messages, I think those are a great idea as long as they're done in the right way. Because some of them can just be really salesy, where if I got that, that would turn me off right at the get-go. But some are done in a great way. And I know Krista Deary had one that I loved. I could not find it because I wanted to find the wording. I think Lacey has one, and I might have to put it on the Building Freedom page because I know she's in the middle of bedtime, but it's just right up front. And she said, people don't mind agendas, but they do mind hidden agendas. And that hit me hard. Wow. You know, what are we holding back? What are we thinking? And that's why it's so important to be open and honest with them and upfront. What are you wanting from them? Don't have something hidden in the back of your mind, because when you do, you start being a little bit sneaky, you know, a little bit, and you can see it. You can read it in people. You know who's completely honest and not. Like you feel it, and it turns you off, and you're going to turn them off. So that really stuck with me. One other thing I'm going to share, and this isn't really a customer care. Those were really my main customer care tips that I have. Oh, good. Lacey just put it in the chat what her birthday message is. So go check out the chat. Thank you, Lacey. But Lexi and Wendy have shared this, and I know I've had discussions with them before about this, but it's with our goals. And, you know, like with the shoes, with the watch, those are awesome. I love that corporate does those. And we have these goals that we make to, you know, hey, I'm going to get 3 people this month, or, you know, I'm going to get the Nikes, or whatever your goal might be that you set. And goals are good. I'm not bashing goals, but I know for me, my motives change, because then I'm working for myself and my focus is on me. It's too easily turned back on me. What helps is turning my goals into, like, my goals are my actions. So I have, like, what my goal should be is like looking at your tracker sheet and being like, okay, I'm doing this, this, and this week. You know, you pick it, you put however many people you're going to reach out to. You're not going for the end goal. You're going for your action goal. And so I'm kind of starting to stick to that more myself, because then I'm doing what I should be doing. My focus is still more on them rather than the outcome of me and what I have seen, because I know for sure that Wendy and Lexi have both been doing it this way. And I can see it in their, you know, hey, they're on my team. I see their actions. I see what they're doing and what's coming from it. And in return, they are growing. Their team, their business is growing. So it just kind of keeps your heart in the right place. So I love that. And I think I'm gonna end with that. But I think what I'll do is tomorrow I'm going to put a post on the Building Freedom page, because those are my customer care ideas, but I know you guys have so many more. And I just think it'd be great to have like one place where in the comments, we just share some of our great ideas that have been working for us. and then we can kind of pick and choose. And so I think it'd be awesome.
Steph, I love that idea. And I love the fact that you want to put it in the Building Freedom. Also add in there in the comments your link to the name thing.
Yeah, let me make a note so I don't forget.
I love that idea. And y'all, I'll admit, I'll be completely honest with y'all, I stink at this part of the business. I am all about the excitement, and I'm more of the encourager, and I'm going to help cast vision. I'm going to pour belief so you can believe in yourself and you can do this. So I need this as well. I need to mindset. And y'all, this week I did 13 handwritten cards this week myself. So I mean, if I can do this, y'all can do this. This is not a fight. I went and bought note cards and everything. I was excited, but I mean, it's not something I normally did. I normally do, but it's on the dang tracker, and I did it.
Way to go.
Just trying to grow myself and pick out stuff on the tracker that I don't normally do. So I'm trying to grow myself. I need to get over myself and do the reels. I need to do it. Haven't done it yet because most of my days look like this: no makeup, hair in the mom bun, workout clothes on. And I need to, who was it, Amber kid that was saying, just people don't care, just do it, just get out there and be out there and be yourself. But Steph, thank you so much. I really appreciate your insight and wisdom on this. It's so true. Be authentic, don't be salesy, and reaching out to your customers and loving on them. So this is a great idea. I can't wait to hear what everybody else has to say on the post on what they do. Let's look at the comments real quick. Filters are your friend. Randa, I love you. Yes. So Janelle's done 2 reels. I'm so proud of you, Janelle. I will go check them out, I promise. Yes. All right. Do y'all have any questions before we hop off? And
we have one more thing, Cindy, that we want to share about.
I'm out of the loop. Okay.
Well, no, you probably just missed it in our thread.
Oh, it is. It's Randa, isn't it?
It is. Yes.
Randa, share with us, Randa.
Hello. Okay, so Jana has made me quite busy over the last 3 or 4 days. She came to me with an idea, and so she's wanting to kind of bring back something that worked really, really well. And they're kind of reviving a little bit too. So I don't know if you ever did the Pink 15 messenger chat events. But that's what we are going to start focusing on. And, gone are the days where, these online events where you had everybody come to the same page and all that stuff. I mean, it's just, that's fizzled out. So Jana really wants to try and pick this back up and run with it. And so I've created a page. It's called Pink 15. And it has on there, and I'm still adding to it. It's still a work in progress, but it has templates on there for at least 3 events that you could take it right now and you could do your own event tonight if you wanted to. So I guess we'll start adding people to it here shortly, but it's it's a work in progress, so just keep that in mind. But there's like a tutorial video on there that you can watch, and it just kind of shows you how it's done. But basically in 15 minutes, you can kind of the goal is not to add too many people, because everybody hates their phone blowing up in those messenger chats. So we're talking 3 or 4 people at the most. It's kind of an intimate thing. So intimate, that's probably not the best word. But anyway, it's, very, very personalized for just 3 or 4 people, and get them on that chat. And then you basically take a poll just to kind of gauge your audience of why they're on there. And then you take their answers and you just pull from this page that you're going to be added to, with the templates and everything already created for you. All you have to do is just copy and paste it into the chat, complete with pictures and everything. So we're trying to keep it organized. And there's also this app that we're going to look into more. It's called Boards, and I just discovered it just this past week when I was looking into this. But it's really awesome. So those of us that are a little bit more on the tech savvy side, this might be something that would work for you. But if you just like a good old Word document that you can download to your computer and copy and paste from that and put it into your Messenger chat, then that we have that too. So we're trying to help both sides here of people that want to, do it different ways. So anyway, we're just trying to make it available to you. You have all of the tools that you need to make it a smashing success. So those are just
I
kind of
wanna
the
be
words that were stuck in my
very,
head.
very clear. You are not adding your potentials to this page. This is for y'all to use as a tool. Okay. So you can have your events on your own events. And Randa, I don't know, whenever you and Jana want to roll that out, if you could maybe use the graphic that is the picture of the, what I'm talking about, the header, the cover photo, like use that in the business page, in the Building Freedom page with the link to that page so we can join from there. Maybe set it up that they have to ask the question, they have to answer the question of, are you already in Building Freedom? That kind of thing. So it'd be easy for us to find, to make sure that it's just our team getting in there. Or I might want to ask Jana too, which other questions she might want to have, like who's your dominant upline, just to make sure it's our team that's using it, if that's the way she wants to go. But y'all, do not add your potentials to that page. This page is just a tool that you're supposed to be using. And Randa, thank you so much for all the hours you have put in to make this possible for everybody and for all of us to use. I really appreciate it. This is going to be exciting. So I can't wait to see if like how many events. I'd love to know how many people are going to use these events. I might even do a little challenge on my own little team, and whoever does the most events using this tool, they might get a little prize from me. I don't know. So y'all want to